What's up, everybody, to this week's episode of Everybody Eats. My name is Bris.
I'm Cheese.
And this week we went to Ambrose Eve. Ambrose Eve is a new American spot located in the German Village area. They have a nice little outdoor patio.
That shit was cute.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. The place is kind of small from the outside, well, and in really. So it kind of can be hard to miss if you've never been there before. So you really
I can see that.
Yeah, but yeah, we get there. Patio is nice. Walk inside, and the first thing I noticed was just like this. The wall on the side is just full of like this flower decor and stuff. Really floral. Was pretty dope. And I don't know, just had like a nice little like cozy kind of feel going on.
For sure.
In the atmosphere. So nice little intimate setting. We get seated at a table and we start off with our drinks. I got the...
Oh shit, I don't remember my drink.
Listen, we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. They actually had a good amount of cocktails here.
Yeah, they had.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I had the Cruel Summer, which was comprised of grilled pineapple and banana infused Smith & Cross rum, Plantation 3 Star rum, Gifford Banana du Brazil, bitters, orange, lime, and mezcal spritz. There's at least 2 or 3 ingredients I've never even seen before in my life. However, the drink looks fucking bomb. Had the nice little banana piece or bit like hanging on the side.
It's a brulee banana.
Yeah, what he said.
French for burnt.
Oh.
Yeah.
My French points just went up by 50. All right.
Only do for my house.
Right, I'm gonna do all that shit. I'm gonna put shit on my resume. I also had like a nice little like leaf on there as well. But yeah, so presentation wise, it was good. First of all, I'm gonna say off rip, every single thing they brought out looked great from a presentation standpoint. Whether it was a drink, entree, everything just looked very good.
For sure.
Because otherwise, I'm just keep saying it over and over again. I'm like, let me just get it out the way right now. But yeah, flavor wise, the drink tasted very good. It had like an earthy tone to it, and what else was about it? It was something else. Oh yeah, it had a earthy undertone with the flavor. It was also like pretty boozy. I will say his drink was even boozier than mine was.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember what it's called. What was in it?
Yours like turn left or something. Yeah. Turn left.
Turn left or left?
Turn left.
Turn left? Literally? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. It was, again, Smith & Cross rum, coconut shrub, Vita Mezcal, Fino Sherry, yellow chartreuse, orange, and lime. I guess we both kind of had like tiki-y drinks. Kind of.
Very tiki-y, yes.
Except mine was just like overproofed as fuck. Like that shit was. It was good as hell. Like don't get me wrong. It just clearly was pretty boozy.
Your shit was hidden.
Yeah, it was great.
I was like, damn.
I don't know. I don't really know how to. It wasn't sweet per se. It wasn't even really like. I don't know how to explain that drink.
Yours had like a. I liked it because it had like a. What's the word? Not to.
It was almost like a. Like an overproofed fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? What are those things called? Not a daiquiri? Nah.
Your drink was very smoky. I know.
Oh, that was from the mezcal, yeah.
Yeah. That's what stood out to me the most. I'm like, oh, this is smoky, like. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I liked it though.
Definitely, I shouldn't say daiquiri. It was nothing like a daiquiri at all. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not good at describing drinks because I don't really like know how to make them. I just know how to drink them. That's about it.
Okay. But you liked it though.
I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well, that's all that matters. All right. Good shit. So yeah, those were our drinks. In regards to our appetizers, we had a
lot of appetizers.
We had 5 appetizers in total.
That's a lot.
So I'll start with the main 2 appetizers.
I don't remember what the main 2 even were. I don't even know.
So the main appetizer I had was the chips and dip.
Oh, you know what I do remember. Okay.
They were like big ass chips on top of a 7-layer dip. What each layer was, our server explained it to us, but I forgot what each layer was.
I don't remember
Yeah.
all of them either. Damn.
It was like different cheeses,
Like
avocado, sour cream.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of shit.
It was a lot of shit. But yeah, and then just serve like really big, like crunchy, like corn tortillas. I liked it because the tortillas didn't have a lot of, flavor themselves, but I think that allowed it to emphasize more on the dip, so you weren't too focused on like the taste of the chip.
I feel like the chip had its own flavor for sure.
But it wasn't like a lot. It was. I mean, it was. I'm not saying it was like non-existent in flavor. Yeah, it wasn't bland, but it was subtle flavor.
Okay.
Rather.
Yeah. I only had one. I don't know.
Right. So, I don't know. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think I like yours even better though.
Had the ants on a log. Mm-hmm. It was so not like ants on. I wasn't at daycare, obviously.
Maybe that celery, right, peanut butter raisin.
It wasn't that simple. There was braised celery, burrata, Castle Gotrano olives, which are personally my favorite olives. Just a fun fact. Nigella seeds and butter. So even from reading that, I still can't really explain to you the flavors that all of that kind of composed. Like I don't know. That was great. That was probably one of the best burrata dishes I've had, honestly. Yeah, it was just really fucking good. Man, that shit was fire. Try it.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else to tell you about it. It wasn't super light. It wasn't super heavy. It was just, or actually no. Pretty much everything we had was like really light.
Everything was
surprisingly light.
Yeah, nothing was heavy at all. So.
And but like really packed with flavor, which is really dope. Man, fuck. It was just seasoned perfectly. The bread, little toast points or whatever were dope. I don't know, man. It was really great. Just fucking good. I'm sorry that I can't explain to you that specific dish. It was just. And there was like celery leaves on there as well, which are cool. Nice little like almost bitter component.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No, I liked it. It was the bread was perfect on it. The dish itself was just very, like you said, flavorful, and it was different. This was my first time eating burrata, I would say.
Really?
I think.
Wait, I feel like we've had burrata somewhere else.
I could be a liar. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not positive. I go out to eat a lot. I don't be knowing it's with this or not.
But yeah, like you can like mix with the flavors. You can like just eat the bread by itself if you want it, or you can put like the
celery on there.
Yeah, like it's just so much you can do with it just to change up the flavor. But it was all good for sure. Like basically to keep it simple.
Yeah.
That was our main two appetizers. The other three we kind of like shared amongst each other. The first one being the cucumber Carpaccio. Cucumber Carpaccio. Which was Szechuan pepper. You read this shit. I'm gonna keep making an ass of myself up here, goddammit. Man, this shit now.
Szechuan peppercorn vinaigrette, shiso, pumpkin seeds, and black togarashi. So Szechuan peppercorns are like I don't really know how to explain it. It's a peppercorn that kind of makes your mouth tingle. It's interesting. I mean, it also tastes really good, but I don't know how to explain Szechuan peppercorns if you've never had them before. Shiso is like almost like Japanese basil, kind of low key. That's probably also still debatable. Pumpkin seeds or pepitas or whatever you want to call them, they're fucking pumpkin seeds. They're delicious. I don't know. Next time you open up a pumpkin,
eat the seeds.
Yeah, you feel me? Take them bitches out.
You're gonna get pregnant though.
Take them out. Yeah, you are gonna get pregnant for sure. But take them out. You feel me? Clean them off. Roast them with some oil, salt, and pepper. They're delicious. Togarashi is a Japanese like spice mix composed of like, or Korean? Is Togarashi Korean? Fuck.
It's an Asian spice mix.
It is indeed an Asian spice mix. Composed of this like chili powder, typically nori or dried seaweed, maybe some like sesame seeds, things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so like, and the way it was played, it was like really cool. Obviously, like, you know, it was like Carpaccio is like thin slices of typically beef, like beef tenderloin, sliced really thinly, and like it doesn't get cooked or anything, and then like just seasoned. And it's typically plated the way that this looks. If you're gonna look at this, so yeah, we gonna show you this right now.
Nigga, they been through this shit.
Nah, it's whatever. They gonna see it again.
All right, man, we'll put it up there again.
Fine, you gonna see it again right now.
Twice. He's gonna keep putting it up.
So whatever. Yeah. Anyway, it was super light and refreshing. At like the Togarashi brought in some spice to it, because obviously, you know, cucumbers are really like cooling naturally. So that was a nice little play on that. The pepitas was there for a nice textural component. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, no, that dish was solid. I mean, I talked about the presentation before. Out of all the things that they presented today, I would say either this or my entree were like my favorite when it comes to like it just, when it came out, I'm like, oh, this looks nice. Like, even though it was only just like, well, not only, but it was just like, you know, cucumbers.
Nice and shingled really tightly, and it's cute.
It's just like laid properly, like fucking Ratatouille on the movie Ratatouille and shit. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. It was very interesting to look at. It was great to taste. I'm not even one that usually likes cucumbers. Like, I'll eat them, but they're not like my favorite, you know, vegetable or fruit. Or is it a fruit? Because that's seeds.
Cucumbers, I'm pretty sure, is a fruit.
Right.
It's an angiosperm.
Well, it's not my favorite fruit, but I do eat them from time to time in my salads. That shit was pretty damn solid. Like, the spices, whatever they put on there, and everything. It was just top notch. So, I do a lot. Yeah.
Same.
So that was that. The next appetizer we shared was the watermelon salad, which was chamomile, feta cheese, mint, and sunflower seeds. Again, presentation. I'm gonna stop hammering that point, but you get the picture. Came out really nicely. I've never actually. I was telling him this at the restaurant. I don't think I've ever had watermelon at a restaurant before. You know, I've had it at cookouts. I've had it at home. I've had it at places, but never at a restaurant that I just sat down at. But they pulled it off really well. I never thought that watermelon and mint would be such a great combination, but it really is. I think the mint really brings out the flavor of the watermelon and just like that, just juiciness that it has in there. It really sells it well, so I like it.
Yeah, I'm not positive, but I think that the watermelon was compressed, like in chamomile, which would. Oh god. Okay, cool. So like when you like compressed watermelon, it's typically what you're gonna get anytime you go somewhere. You get like a watermelon salad. Is when you you'll put it into like a little vacuum seal bag and like vacuum seal it essentially, but like with other things to infuse it.
Oh.
It very well may. It might just be like a pinch of salt, a little bit of simple syrup, just to make it a little like pop more. It also makes it like a much deeper red color. It's more.
So you're basically
more visually appealing.
Injecting it with flavor.
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and then watermelon feta, like it's a real classic combination there. With salads anyway.
It was good.
So yeah, it was great. Yeah.
So you loved it.
I did.
Gotcha. That was that. Our last appetizer that we shared was I always have a problem pronouncing this shit. Housemade Focaccia?
Focaccia.
Okay. which came with sweet potato. Ooh.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't even know that word.
Okay, I'm about to say, what was it? Cherishi?
I don't know.
Cherishi? We're gonna put it on there, right there.
I'm gonna have to Google that shit.
Yeah. Fried herbs and seeds and olive oil. This was actually really good. I'm not even one that likes to eat bread a lot. A lot of my friends know this. But the bread was just like so light and fluffy. And then paired with the sweet potato, like it introduced me to flavor that I feel like I've never really have exposed myself to before. So it was kind of like an enlightening. Excuse me, I'm about to cry and shit. It was kind of like it's kind of like an enlightening dish, really. And yeah, like I don't know, like when I first bit into it, and I like just start thinking back to my childhood, you know, my days in dating, and I don't know, I just thought about like my first time riding a bike. This is what that dish essentially gave me visions of. So it was dope, and I feel more enriched having
Yo, excuse me?
had the opportunity to eat it. So
excuse me?
yeah.
Your first time riding a bike? Okay. All right, whatever, man. Whatever you say. I'm happy it brought up that memory for you. That's wild. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Focaccia. It's like an Italian bread or whatever. It's typically like herbs and olive oil. It's. No. I almost lied. I said I've never had a bad one, but that would be a lie. And then it was essentially just like a. Wait, what is this? Pumpkin? What is this?
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm tripping. It was so much food.
It was a lot of food. Like
It's hard to remember everything.
I had to take notes and shit just to make sure I remembered all the different intricacies of each.
Anyway, essentially just like a sweet potato, like mash or puree or whatever. I'm not really sure. Like I don't know. There was a lot going on there, like within it, and like the seeds, like everything just complemented and it's very well.
He's lost for words.
Yeah, man, it was really good. I'm really sorry. I wish I could do better, but I cannot.
It's fine.
It ain't.
But you liked it.
I did.
That's all that matters. And then we go to the next one. So those are appetizers.
It's so fucking much food.
Now, for the entrees, I actually got myself the calamari. They actually do it differently where it's a poached calamari, not your typical, breaded and fried. And it also came with a charred lemon aioli and radish as well. Looks spectacular. I will say, I know I said I was gonna stop talking about the presentation shit, but what I like so much about this is that the splatter of the charred lemon aioli, it was almost like a Van Gogh painting or some shit. Like niggas went blah around the dish, and it made it look like very artsy.
I'm sorry. What they do?
Like blah. He just did the brush and then he just threw it at us. These niggas was in there painting. All right, this dish is literally art on a plate. And so you had that aesthetic first and foremost. And then the calamari itself, this is my first time having calamari that wasn't your typical fried one. So it was a different spin on that. It's more tender. I will say I like the typical calamari because it has that crispy outside with the tender inside, whereas it's just all tender. So it can be off-putting to some, I would think, on a first go-around. But I liked it. It had a nice flavor to it, especially when you mix it in with the aioli on there, as well as the the little leaves, or whatever. What was it called? What leaves were those? What kind?
I don't remember.
Oh, there's some leaves on there.
Some leaves on there?
I don't know what kind.
Is this arugula? What is this?
Some leaves.
Is it radish? I don't remember.
It's leaves on there, and when you mix the shit together, it tastes great.
Is it micro arugula?
I'll leave it at that.
Kind of looks like micro arugula, and I don't know. It's hard for me to tell from this picture. So.
All right. But yeah, that was my entree. We have yours.
Yeah, I had the chicken and dumplings, which it was I'm sorry, so it was a confit chicken leg, tomato relish, and pierogies.
Confit chicken thigh.
So, I'm sorry, a thigh, not a whole leg, just the thigh.
Mm-hmm.
Pierogies, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, dope. Man. Okay, so we're gonna start with the tomato relish. The word relish kind of like downplays what this is, honestly. Well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Nah, fuck that. Because when I hear relish, I think like hot dogs and shit. This was just like,
True.
Yeah, like perfectly cooked fucking tomatoes, along with like a tomato broth essentially. It's like the tomatoes were like cooked ever so slightly and gently in their own fucking juices with like the perfect amount of seasoning, and then put onto a plate for me to enjoy. The confit chicken thigh, that shit was stupid. It was skin on, it was super tender, the skin was crispy, it was fucking retarded. I don't know. Yeah, it was dumb.
Wait, like dumb isn't good? Or
yes, it was retardedly good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like,
Right.
Retardedly good.
I had a lazy eye for 4 hours after eating this. I don't know why, I don't know what happened. My eyeball stopped, or my eyelid just was not working.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And then I masturbated in the bathroom. I had to get that shit out.
Holy shit. Okay.
It's fine. It's whatever.
I feel that.
And then, yeah. And then it just had like 2 pierogies. Like typically I hear like chicken and dumplings, I'm thinking like kind of heavy, like, I don't know, some like braised essentially chicken, fucking gravy, some big ass dumplings, like. And this was not the case. It, again, it was very light, refreshing, full of flavor. That chicken was insanely tender. The pierogies were great. Yeah, it was dope. That shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah. I concur. That chicken, I remember picking it up and I was trying to get a piece of it and it all just fell off.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit. Like, yeah, it was literally fall off the bone tender. And then when you just like mix with all the stuff that they had in the bowl or whatever, it tasted great. It was phenomenal, really. Pierogies was super good too. But that chicken thigh was just something else. I was not expecting it to be that good, but it definitely proved me wrong. I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty amazing.
She was nuts.
Right. So. Yeah.
The calamari. I didn't talk about that at all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really care for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was the one thing I had that I was just like, eh. Mm-hmm. But I also, at the same time, don't like calamari really. Fried, braised, poached, I just don't really care for it. I never really have. I don't know why. It's like, I'll eat it, but eh.
I will say, I did enjoy it. But I will say it was the worst of the best. Like everything we did have,
yeah,
it was like the one I least enjoyed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still enjoyed it. Like I would actually order again. But I will say I do like the fried more, just because like I said before, that balance of just crispy and tender like together.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So in regards to the service, our server was actually really good.
She was great.
Shit, what was her name?
I forgot.
Damn! I have to make sure I remembered it too. Fuck. Alright, well, as always, can't remember the name. But she did a great job. Actually, everything that I ordered was almost her recommendation, just because like I was so conflicted with myself.
Yeah, I think just as a whole, we just pretty much just ordered whatever she recommended.
Yeah, basically. And she did a good job, because everything we had was
great.
Was great, yeah. That was smooth. With the price, I would say it was moderate.
It was
like if you were
I feel like for what I got, it was fairly cheap.
You think so?
We're gonna go with moderate. We'll roll with that because I don't know. My perspective be different when it comes to these things. Because like never mind. That's a whole different conversation. You gonna have to see me in the streets to talk about that.
Right, so it was say moderate. So like yeah, like 2 out of like $4 whatever. No more than that though, for sure. Yeah, final verdict though. I would give Ambrose Eve a 3 point. Between like a 3.5 and 3.75, to be honest. I'll go with a 3.75. Like, just because everything was so consistently good. Like they had like no misses at all, and we had like fucking 9 different things if you include the drinks and the appetizers. Yeah, it was a lot, but they did not miss like at all. So like, yeah. The only thing, and you know, this is like what I would typically say is that as a whole, I would say that besides the chicken and his entree, there wasn't maybe like one other dish. I'm not sure, but as a whole, like there weren't like a lot of things that just made me go like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Like everything was like just consistently.
I don't know, the focaccia had you think about when you.
That's what I said. I said maybe one other one. Yeah, the focaccia, yeah, the bread and sweet potato and shit, and the chicken and your entree. Those are both fucking amazing. Everything else was just like really good / great, but it wasn't like everything was phenomenal. Like every single thing was just like amazing. So that's why I would give it a 3.75 out of 4. But everything else, I mean, like even like the atmosphere, service, everything, it was just really fucking good. I highly recommend it to anybody, without a doubt. So, yeah.
Didn't think I'd be sitting here saying this, but yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 3.95, like that.
9.5.
Service was great. Mm-hmm. I had a million fucking appetizers. There wasn't anything that I didn't thoroughly enjoy as far as that goes. The only thing I didn't like was like the calamari, which I would have never ordered anyway.
Right.
The only reason I even tasted that is because you were there.
I
would never order that. It's not my thing. Yeah. That shit was great.
Okay.
Also, they get extra points for a Wu-Tang reference in the bathroom.
Oh, yes, there was a Wu-Tang reference. You took a picture of it, didn't you?
I sure did.
Okay, go put that up.
I'm gonna make that shit my wallpaper.
Right. Yeah, that was unexpected, for sure.
Yeah. Also, we didn't really talk about the music was also really cool.
Musical, yeah, it had like a nice like funky vibe.
Kind of funky, kind of soul.
Yeah. It was really homey.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I didn't feel like I was in like a department store.
The whole thing made me feel like I was low-key like at my grandmother's house.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know if my grandmother's house is cooler than y'all, so I can't really say it's like being at your grandmother's house.
True.
Yeah. I don't know what y'all's grandma was like.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was pretty cool.
Mine be playing Playboy Cardi and shit.
Holy shit. She said, nah, I would.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, man. Outside of that, like everything I had was like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.95. You know I'm gonna have to like actually like construct a 3.95 star, right?
Man, I'm sorry.
Like I gotta go back to fucking.
It's cool. You can just
Photoshop or whatever.
Just make it look like it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to. You can just leave it as like a 3.75, same as yours, and then they'll hear me when I say it. It's okay.
Nah, I'll make a new one, bro. It's alright.
Alright.
It's cool.
Whatever.
It takes like 10 minutes. But I got 10 minutes to spare. But yeah.
Great. Oh, I didn't even tell you.
Oh shit. Okay.
This shit is crazy.
What?
So, guess what other restaurant these same people own and operate?
Is it one that we've been to before?
Yeah.
Is it in the short north?
No.
Downtown?
I don't know, man. It's kind of it be in places.
It be in places?
Yeah.
It be moving?
Yeah, that should be moving. We went though.
On this show? For this show?
Yeah. Fucking Preston's.
Really?
So not only did they redeem themselves for you, they just like told you to eat a dick.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I knew when we went. I just didn't say shit.
Wow. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Preston's was literally like, I think that's the one I gave the worst review to.
Really?
Myself.
Wow.
Either that or, either that, Blanche, or the one we went, the Little Palace.
That shit definitely wasn't worse than none of those. But okay. I don't remember what you gave it, but if you was on one, if that's the case.
I think
That shit definitely wasn't none of that. Preston's genuinely has one of the best burgers in the city.
I remember being disappointed. But I also didn't order a burger, which was my own undoing.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, you got a burger, I didn't. I got the chicken sandwich. So I think
I don't remember what you had.
I can't remember. Either way, I didn't like it that much. But no, if that was the case, then they greatly outdone themselves. This is amazing. I would go back to Preston's to give them another chance. Like I order everything on the menu just to make sure I'm not selling myself short.
Probably are.
Probably, cause yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. I've been waiting to tell you that.
See, it's gonna embarrass me in front of my friends.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
They really told you to suck a dick.
I'm glad they did.
Me too.
I'm glad they did tell me to suck a dick.
Yeah.
Cause that was amazing. That was I'm about to go there and apologize tomorrow. Like as soon as they open, I'll be the first guy. I'm like, hey, I was gonna say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Y'all sweet for real.
I'm a bitch, nigga.
I ain't never been shit. Yeah.
Crazy. Well, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Cause I definitely see things in a different light now. So that's awesome. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. This was episode. Tip or serve as always.
Please, kindly, for me, maybe.
At least a little.
For somebody.
At least a good amount. It don't gotta be a lot.
Nah, I can't say that because they be them weirdos. They be like, they gonna get $5 whether it's good or it's bad. It's gonna be $5.
Well, if they get like a $10 meal, $5 is a lot.
Yeah, but if they get a $40 meal, $5 is not a lot.
It's not.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tip appropriately.
Please.
At 20%.
Please.
At least.
I be seeing y'all around. Like, I be knowing y'all be in restaurants and shit. I be seeing y'all's tips.
We be peeping.
I do see it. And that is correct. I did just say I be seeing.
I be seeing. That makes sense. Fuck them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not tip or service. Buy sure if you haven't already. Check the website out. And yeah.
That's it.
That's it. We'll see you next time. Peace.